Everybody loves Gugu.
I know you do.
How can you not love her? You know, we love her so much that the name Gugu Mbatha Raw now sounds like Barbara Jones.
I was going to say that to you. It's become like a household name. In the beginning, we were like,
the first 3 or 4 times we'd have to repeat it over and over again.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gugu Mbatha Raw is with us right now. She co-stars with Will Smith in the much talked about and controversial movie called Concussion.
So you play a forensic pathologist who has this groundbreaking research into NFL players and the brain damage caused by those repeated blows to the head. So you play Will's wife and biggest supporter.
Anamalo unyamalo kube. Your name, it means if you know, you must come forth and speak.
How did you know that?
I called your father. He was pleased to hear from me.
Yes, I'm sure he was.
If you don't speak for the dead, who will? When you have truth, the thing you are told you cannot do is the thing you must do. Embrace that. And nothing created by man can bring you down.
Okay.
Who could say no to that?
So Will's the pathologist. He's working on all this. You are his big supporter, his wife, who really is the backbone to him in a lot of ways.
Yeah, my character's sort of really, you know, his sort of emotional compass, I guess, and moral compass for the movie. And it's based on a true story. Bennett Amalu really did make these discoveries about CTE and, you know, the damage that was being done to players. And it really is, you know, somewhat of a controversial movie, but it's also about telling the truth. And that was what I found really inspiring.
Let me about the first of all, we should say, from Nigeria coming to America, attacking our sport. There's some sense of that. There was controversy before the movie ever came out that punches would be pulled. The NFL is powerful. They're involved with a lot of Hollywood interests. That there'd be a softening of the story, but apparently that's not the case.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, I think this is a very powerful film, and you know, there's been no softening of it as far as I'm aware of, and you know, it's inspired by true events, and I think, you know, the debate that it raises is one really worth having. So I'm really proud to be associated with it.
What has the reaction been? I know you had the premiere. We just talked about that last week here in LA, and there were families of players and former players and
Junior
actual
Seau's
players.
wife was there, was she not?
So what is the reaction across the board?
I mean, people have been so blown away by the film, and, you know, especially Will's performance. You know, he gives such a transformative performance, and as I say, the fact that it's based on real people's lives, you know, there's a respect there about, you know, respecting their true stories. But people have been really moved by the film and the conversations afterwards. And the real Bennett Amalu was there at the premiere, and there was a Q&A with him, and, you know, it's been wonderful.
How is he handling? Because I understand he's a very shy guy. How is he handling all of that?
I don't know if he's actually that shy.
Oh, really?
I would say Prima's a little more shy.
Okay.
My character is a little more shy.
Did you get to know her before you shot the movie?
I met her on the set. Bennett was much more involved as the pathologist. He sort of, you know, Will got to go and do some actual, where he was doing the, oh gosh, I forgot the word, where he was actually at the mortuary. Yeah, the autopsy, exactly. And Bennett was there as the consultant, and he was very, very effervescent, actually.
You know, we often ask this question, when you're playing somebody you meet, is that helpful, or is it challenging, or is it pressure?
Yeah, I've played a few real people, but actually nobody that's still alive. You know, I think, you know, with Belle, you know, although Belle was there,
it's a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
do what you want.
And there's more sort of artistic license allowed. I did feel a little bit more pressure with Prima, but I think that, you know, working with Peter and working with the script, you know, you just really want to respect people because it is their lives.
Yeah.
Is this movie in any way? We have a documentary we're going to be talking about today about rape on college campuses, and it's somewhat of an advocacy documentary. Is this movie an advocacy movie trying to make a point and change the situation?
Well, I think it's about raising the conversation, and as I say, you know, the concept of telling the truth and standing up for what you believe in, and as I say, football is such a beloved sport. It's not an anti-football film at all. You know, it's really about somebody who has a message and, you know, stands up for who they are. And
you know, certainly it's not changing America's love affair with NFL football
Not
at all, or
right
college
now.
football, but it is changing parents'
Exactly.
feeling about their kids.
Well, I think it's about information and having the choice. I think, you know, if you have the information, then, you know, you can make an educated choice about what
If you had a
want to
child,
do.
would you have that
knowing
child
what-
play?
Exactly.
I don't know, because being from the UK, I didn't really grow up with football myself, so it's been a sort of whole cultural
They're like,
education.
Mom, I want to do it. All the kids are doing it. Now you know so much.
Yeah.
You're armed with the facts.
Yeah, I think, you know, I think I would make that decision when the time came. I don't know. I think if somebody's really
That's a
passionate
hard
about
one.
something, then
really
you know
is.
you have to pursue what you're
Look at
passionate
that.
about.
And you come
Head to
from
head.
a medical background.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
both of your parents were in the medical
I
profession.
know. My parents are really excited to see this
So
film.
dad's a doctor.
Yep.
And mom was a nurse.
Yes.
Now you have other films?
I do. I have coming out next year. It's a little while to wait, but The Free State of Jones, which I shot in New Orleans in the spring. So.
And what is that about?
It's set in the Civil War, and.
You love to go back, don't you?
Way
Well,
back.
yeah, I've never done this period before, so it's set in Mississippi, and yeah, it's a powerful, another true story.
And then
actually.
we have to find her a home because she's not sure where she lives right
Where
now.
do you live? You live on a plane.
Little here, a little
I
there.
have been travelling a lot recently. I was doing a play in London for the last 3 months at the Globe Theatre, which was really refreshing to be back on stage again
Yeah.
after 6 years.
I like the way you drop the Globe Theatre.
It's refreshing.
Oh, it was a dream of mine to work there, so so it's been wonderful to be there. But then be back here with Concussion is
Well,
really
we're happy to
exciting
have
too.
you.
Great to
Come
see
back
you
to
as
LA
always.
anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Concussion in theaters on Christmas Day. Gugu, come back again. Okay?